Toad is a weird character. He's in so many games, but is he always the same guy? Not to be racist or anything, but they all look the same, except for a select few. He made his debut in Super Mario Bros. And the first thing I thought when I defeated the first Bowser to save the princess was, that's one ugly princess. It's kind of funny to think that was the end of the game nowadays. But before this, people had Atari, and that didn't have many levels. Which means this was Nintendo's first prank in video games. After this, Toad was well known since he made many cameos in games, became a playable character in many different spin-offs, and even compared to the president's penis. As you can see, he has covered a large range of medias. Well, not too sure about this one though. Among the many different Toads, one of them got his own minigame. Captain Toad was first introduced in Super Mario Galaxy with his Toad Brigade. They explored the galaxy and gave you the stars they found when you got to them. He was then chosen for the minigame in Super Mario 3D World, but he wasn't the first choice. When the game was first being designed, ages ago, they didn't want to have a character that could jump to make the camera movement the focus of the game. The idea was brought up to make it into a Zelda game with Link, because Zelda games are already puzzle-like with the dungeons, and Link couldn't jump on command until Breath of the Wild. They however decided against this as they thought Link would be too courageous and would try to fight the bosses of the game. Captain Toad was picked since he seemed courageous enough to go out and hunt for stars, but weaker than Link and not directly fight the bosses. His heavy backpack was also a good excuse as to why he couldn't jump like the other Toads. That's the type of attention to detail you usually see in a Nintendo game. But how is the minigame? It's fun! Exploring these small worlds reminded me of puzzle boxes and Rubik's Cubes, which I can only solve one side of, but these were a joy to play. The game is basically a light puzzle, light exploration game, trying to figure out how to get the stars as you move forward in the level by moving the screen around. Levels do feel linear because you have to get stars in a specific order, and if you fail to get one, the player will probably have to restart the level. Also, not allowing the player to jump makes the game very simple, focusing more on looking around. However, they also added touch controls, which are annoying. Moving the gamepad causes the screen to move, which you can't turn off. And also, having to blow on the gamepad to move some platforms. This is also one of those things you also see in a Nintendo game. There are only 6 levels in the game, which dabble with the mechanics and never go into them very much. Nintendo then made a full game on the Wii U called Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, which I enjoyed playing. Many more things were added and expanded on, making the minigame feel like a bare-bone tech demo. Since the game didn't do very well on the Wii U, it was ported to the 3DS, and then to the Switch like almost every other Wii U game, making the Wii U pretty obsolete now. Don't worry Wii U, I will always be here for you. Until Smash Brothers and Mario Maker come out to the Switch. This minigame felt like a demo you played in a game that you saw back in the old days. First time I played it, I enjoyed the minigame. Once I heard it was becoming a game, I had to buy it. Although I do like the minigames in Super Mario 3D World, the presidential Toad Treasure Tracker is the one to get. My god, that's a tongue twister. Hello and welcome to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, or what to talk about next. But as always, my lovely patient, I thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time.